Greetings from the ev3dev laboratory. I was just checking out one of the latest lessons from ev3lessons.com in the gyro sensor revisited. The Sation brothers have identified basically two different revisions of the LEGO EV3 gyro sensor, so I want to talk about what this means for ev3dev. So let's recap here that this is one of the older original sensors. These sensors have a date code on the bottom. Can't really see it in the video, but this one ends in an N3. So according to the lesson, this is an older sensor that has certain behaviors. So, oops. Using ev3dev, we can list the modes of the sensor. These modes are kind of like the programming blocks in the ev3G desktop, the official ev3 software. So we have a angle mode, which is like when you measure the angle. There's a rate mode, which is when you measure the rate. And there's a gyro G&A mode that lets you measure the rate and the angle at the same time. And there's also two modes that aren't in the ev3G software. This fast mode, I think, is a fast mode that measures the rate of rotation, but with just a bit more precision. And the calibration mode doesn't really seem to do anything. You might think it would correspond to the reset block in the ev3G software, but it doesn't. I've put a logic analyzer on it, and trust me, that's not what it is. Anyway, I also have a newer sensor. This one has a date code that ends in an N5. The lesson also says that there are sensors that end with an N4 and N6 that also work the same way. So I had to hold it very still so that it would calibrate properly when I plugged it in. So now if we have a look at this, looks like I did an okay job not drifting too much. If we rotate the angle in the direction of the arrows, we're measuring angle. But this sensor has two new modes we haven't seen before: tilt rate and tilt angle. So let's have a look at what those do. If we select tilt angle and watch the value, if I rotate in the direction of the arrows, not much happens. What's going on? Well, let's try tilting it in a different direction. If we rotate it this way, aha! Tilt angle measures angle in a direction perpendicular to the arrows. And we can guess that tilt rate will work the same way. It just measures the rate of rotation in degrees per second in that same direction. So these secret modes aren't available in the ev3G software, but if you want to check out ev3dev, you can play with them.